This is the most secure town in Ghana right now. The most secure. This is the only town that people don't buy data. This is the only town that all the raw materials will be processed and finished in this town. Greetings, lovely people. Thank you so much for joining Official Survivor. I appreciate it anytime you come on board to check on me. Respect. Today we are in Ghana. Okay, we are in Ghana today, not in Burkina Faso, but we have detected someone who is having the same mindset like the leader of Burkina Faso in Ghana here. It is shocking what is happening in Ghana, in one part of Ghana, or this particular town that I'm going to talk about right now. I'll call it a miracle. Yes, I'm being honest. Just like IBRAHIM TRAORÉ came to office within the space of 2 years and doing things that, you know, blew our mind. This man that I'm going to present to you, that's him on the screen. His name is Chief Jana. You relax. Let me take you through step by step what this man is doing compared to Burkina Faso, and tell me if this is not the same mentality we are dealing with here. They call him Nana Yebiafo, but let me put it that way, in the simple way. Chief Jana. The man have the same mentality. In simple terms, the mentality of leadership. Leadership is taking people from one junction to another. Leadership, to my understanding, is to lead people to somewhere. You lead the people. You cannot be leading the people when you are standing here and you are leading me. Then before you, in the next 2 years, we are still here, or we are even moving backwards. Leadership is taking the people from one junction to another, taking the people from zero, moving forward to different numbers. This is what IBRAHIM TRAORÉ is doing in Burkina Faso. This is what Assimi Goïta, General Tiani is doing in Mali and Niger. And this man is doing the same thing. I cannot look at it and then close my eye on it. You know, our platform is kind of like every time we come on board to jam leaders. No. When you do the right thing, here we talk about it. You do the wrong thing, we will come and talk about it. So this man, he's a young man. He look young. This is my father, but let me call him a young man because he have the young mentality. He understands the youth. This particular town we are talking about is located in the Bono region of Ghana. Okay, the Bono region, Sunyani, somewhere in Sunyani, and it is not a big town. It is not a big town like capital. No. It's just a small town, and the name is Dumesua. That is the name. My accent and pronunciation can be, you know, wrong, but practically that is the name, Dumesua. This town in question, the people in this town, I interviewed some of them. They have been voting, NDC, NPP voting every 4 years, but the town remained the same until this man came on board. His name is Nana Jana. Let me put it that way. He assumed the Nkoswahini. In English, we can say the sub-chief. He is not the main chief of the town. We have the main chief of the town. So he is the sub-chief, all right? And his job is to be in charge of the development of the town. This man came on board, and within the space of 1 year, the thing he started doing. The first time I went there was when we went there to celebrate the launch of the police station and a deba ground with other projects on board. The second time we were invited recently again, and then we went there. Lovely people, we went there to launch what they call Dumesua Eye. It is mind-blowing. So far, so good. I'm presenting you the safest and the most secure town in Ghana right now. I'll tell you why. This man, when he came on board as the Nkoswahini, practically to say in English, we can say the sub-chief of the town. When he came, the town was like what you are seeing right now. A dusty town. Everywhere is dust. There's no pavement, nothing. Everywhere is dust. No dustbin, you know, you see plastic bottles on the ground. The whole town was dust, dirty. Something also added to it. The town was congested. So people who do businesses with containers, women who sell provision shop and all that, people just put their containers everywhere, just like that. Then he came on board. The first thing he targeted was that, no, we need to decongest the town. Let's, you know, relocate the containers that people are using to do business. We need to relocate them to, proper places so that there can be free movement in the town. This is going to affect the livelihood of people who do business in the town. Why is he trying to relocate the containers? Then he explained to the people that we want to pave the entire town. So one of the agenda is to get rid of dust. He's tackling the dust and the death, that is rubbish. So the relocation started, and it has affected people who are working. Businesses have to slow down a little bit and pause for some time, because they are relocating your container to a different place for you and all that. So people, it is going to interrupt or disrupt people's business and daily lifestyle. Unlike Ghana, the capital city of Ghana precisely, where government, anytime government, whether NDC, MPP want to start any project or whatever it is, which will involve the relocation of people, their containers from where they are to different places, or the government is going to do a project that is going to, and that project will involve the people moving from there. You see them coming with excavators, clearing the containers with goods in needs. People's livelihood, they will destroy it. They will come, there's excavators. You see people crying, no empathy. Then they will clear the entire place. People have their goods and things that they bought with money. After doing that, they leave the people to their fate. No compensation. But look at what this man did. This man negotiated with the people and said, look, this is what we are going to do. Each and everybody affected by the relocation of these containers, you are going to be on daily payroll. Let me adjust myself this thing very well. I want you to be seeing the G and A, Ghana. We are going to put you on daily payroll. So every day, each and every one of them receive 100 Ghana cedis each and every day. All the women, the men, the young men, anybody at all affected with the relocation. By the reason of the relocation of these containers, you are going to relax in the house. You just be in the house. We'll be paying you 100 Ghana cedis. So 100 Ghana cedis, let's say that is like $7 every day. And looking at the economy of Ghana, it fits in for people to live with that every day. You are not going to contribute anything to the relocation of your container or whatever. Just relax in the house. They will finish everything, relocate the container, get a foundation, build everything, make sure that it is solid. Then you pack your goods in and start business. Then he did that all over. Then the construction of the pavement across the entire town began, as you are seeing on your screen. I thought the entire town, roam everywhere. And the construction of the pavement, pavement is very expensive. So to provide job for the youth, he did not move out of the town to go and call people outside for them to come and do this work. He engaged the youth. So the youth have been provided with job now. The masons and everybody involved. To add to it, he said, no, we cannot be moving to go and buy this pavement and coming and be doing this. Let's cut costs and provide more job for the youth. We are going to establish the factory to produce this pavement, these blocks in the town. So they established the factory, and then it add more job for the youth. So they are producing the pavement and then laying it across the entire town. Work is still going on. Some places are incompleted, but work is still going on. This thing I'm talking about is happening within the space of 1 year to 2 years. We are not talking about 3 years. No. What I'm talking about right now, let's just take it roughly. To today's date, it's like 2 years, within the space of 2 years. Less than 2 years, let's put it that way. Fast forward, when the pavement was going on, he decided that no, people will be putting rubbish on the ground. And even with pavement, you need to control the masses. So he started the project, Dumesua Sanitation Project. It involved dustbins everywhere on the streets, everywhere. Addition to that, they put reflector across the entire road so that in the night cars can be very careful to prevent accident. So when they put the dustbins across the entire town, He targeted something which is a little bit challenge to the people in the town. Women and parents, the school is a little bit far, so transportation to transport the children to school. Sometimes the children have to walk long distance to school and all that. He bought tricycle. This tricycle that you are seeing, this one was used in the movie On Back, right? He bought it, some multiple of them, and get the youth that he's going to be paying them. Their job is to making sure that they take the children in the town to school every day, free of charge. He will be paying them. So parents no longer have to worry about, you know, transportation. So he did that for the parent, free. We went to the town and trying to interview these people. They said this man is their Jesus. Now, security wise, he said, look, we need to do something very fast. We need to secure the town. Then he built this ultra modern police station. Beautiful. When you go in, beautiful, to make sure that the police are comfortable in the town. Big police station like this. Addition to the police station, he added the deba ground. Deba ground, you know, when there is funeral, there is activities that will bring the community together. They do everything just on the road. You know, people can just do everything. You come to the town, you see people having meeting here, people gathering here. He said no. Then he built this big deba ground for them, so that anything, any activity that will bring the community together should be done there. Beautifully built. And you can have the night view of both the police station and the deba ground. Cute one. Now, beautification in front of each and every store and the spaces that come between the pavement and people's houses. He's putting green, you know, green grass and some flowers, and there's a name for it. You know, my English teacher died a long time, so forgive me. I know there's a name for it. Somebody can put it in the comment section for me. So green together with solar light. In the night, look at it. Beautiful. The light reflects. Even if there's light out, because it is solar powered, it gives beautiful view in the town. So every household, around every house and in front of every store, this is the design across. And all these things that is happening, the building of the police station, the building of the deba, the laying of the pavement across the entire town, everything, every project is done by the people of the town, providing job for the youth. This man is not taking tax. He is not going to IMF. He is not going to World Bank. No government institution is helping this man. He's using his influence as a chief of the town to develop the town. Now, the one that surprises us the most, the one that is surprise us, is the fact that he thought about it, how we are in a digital world and the youth of the town need to do research. They need to be in their town but reach out the data, internet access. He bought Starlink and they set it in the town. The moment you enter this town, lovely people, the internet access is free. You have it there, Dumesua, free Wi-Fi. You just have to connect, no password. Once you are within the territory of the town, it is connect. You just have to connect it. The police station have their own, the deba ground also have their own, and the entire town have it. So you can connect each and anyone you want to connect. Beautiful, amazing people. So the people in this town, they don't buy data. They don't worry about the expensiveness of data in Ghana. Lovely people, those of you who are not in Ghana, data in Ghana is like paying rent every month. The stress some of us will go through to create video, upload it, use data to do all these things. One of the reasons why you need to appreciate us and be liking our videos for us, because it is not on ground. Now, the people, free data. So I went there, it was free data. So within the space of few days that I was there, it was free. I don't worry about internet. To make sure that the youth engage, okay, with the world. They are not left behind. There are factories that are coming on board. Oh, relax. Now, to make the police and the security investigation and to secure a town much more better, he brought in a project called Dumesua Eye, which involved the installation of high-grade, lovely people, I say high-grade CCTV camera across the entire town. You cannot commit crime in this town and go scot-free. I tell you, the features of the camera and everything. Let's talk about it before I'll go to the IT library that is coming on board, and the factories, the cashew processing factories and tomato processing factories that are on board, and things. It's so amazing. This camera that we are talking about, the CCTV camera, is high grade, first grade camera right from China. They bought the camera and installed it across the entire town. Each and every pole have the camera, and the data is stationed at the police station, so the police can monitor everything happening. It is not to spy on the people, but security conscious. So if you want to go and invest in this town, you will be sure of the fact that nobody can rob you, because when you are entering the town, the camera, how far you are, it will zoom you up, pick you, your face, everything into the system, scan you. If you are holding guns, the camera can detect that this man is holding gun. Even the camera operates with AI, so when you are aggressive, the camera can detect and report to the police station. And the coded things in the camera, things like somebody drinking pure water and then dropping the rubber on the ground, the police will come in for you, and they will make sure that the area you stay, you will sweep the entire area for 1 solid week, you alone. Your domain, your surrounding, that area that you are in the town, you will make sure, they will make sure that you sweep it for full solid week. If you refuse, they will take you to court. I mean, the camera is so high to the level that it can pick sound. The moment you enter the town, the camera is telling you that you are working in the surveillance area. So be careful. When something happens and investigation needs to be made, they can bring out each and every sound. And also, if you are talking about something that involves weapon, gun and all that, they coded this speech in the camera, in the system. Okay, so the moment those words come out, it will alert the police to be watching where those words are coming from. Anything that involves harming somebody or hitting somebody, or anything that involves, every word that involves violence, the police will be on high alert. So this is the most secure town in Ghana, I'm telling you. So we went to launch the camera. IT library is on the way coming. I will come and broadcast it. Don't worry. They are setting up a factory to process, cashew processing factory is coming on board. One of the main agenda is to make sure that all the raw materials in the town should be processed by them. They want to process every raw material into finished product so that they can sell. It can generate job for the youth. He doesn't want the situation where the youth of the will school and move out of the to another place, maybe the city, to go and look for better living. He wants to make sure that you can be in this town and progress as a young man. Progress good, I mean, as a young man or a young lady. So the youth in the town at first, according to the stories we heard, drug addiction and the people, because there's no work, everybody just go their way, but now they are all busy with something doing, hope for the youth. This man is doing all these things in this town. So IT library is coming, tomato processing factory is going to be on board. All the raw material from yam to everything will be processed in this town. So it means that more factories are going to come on board. Many factories will come on board to provide job to the youth in the town. When you check in the middle of the town, they put something in the middle of the town. When you check on your screen right now, you are going to see this. It's like a building. That is the plan of the entire town. This town is having, the man chartered 7-year developmental plan for the nation, for this particular town, not nation. 7 year. And when you check it, the building have foundation, which is discipline, unity, motivation, ability, support, upgrade, and action. And then you have a community transformation, a whole lot of things, everything, each and every year, with each step that they are taking until 7 years to make sure that this town become one of the Eiffel town in Ghana, and they are on it solidly. Lovely people, this is leadership that we want. If we should take Ghana from NDC MPP and give it to this man, we will not be where we are today. I don't want to enter problem. You know, I try as much as I can to make sure that I maintain my conversation out of, you know, and don't make it, I don't want to make it political. I want us to remain neutral as we have been since day one. And I know that is why people here support me. So I will not change the course. But let me say this. If Ghana should be taken from NDC MPP, given to this man, we will not be where we are today as a nation. We will be far gone. Because if this small town, this man is able to do these things, then our leaders should be ashamed of themselves.